So let's talk about clothing, because you look marvelous today, very summery, and I'm in my usual basic black. But I am dying to find out more about NOVUS clothing, because you've already met the brothers, but I haven't.
Yes, yeah. It's a joy to welcome in Garrett and Nick to hear more about the work they're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, there you are. I was afraid you weren't with us for a moment. I got scared.
They're here.
Oh yeah, we're here. We're here. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, no. Thank you for joining us today. And if you had not piped in, I'm like out of things to talk about with my friend Monet here. So can you just share with our audience today, how was it that NOVUS clothing even came into being? Where did this idea come from, guys?
Yeah. So it was a pure side hustle hobby in college. Nick and I were playing baseball at the University of Maine. And it was just the idea of putting, a logo together. The story behind NOVUS is that we would say that's fresh. And we looked up the Latin root, and it was NOVUS, pronounced novus. We read it wrong. We said novice.
Like a good Bostonian, novice.
Yeah. So
and up at the University of Maine, it worked out.
Yeah. So anyway, we had a crown as our logo, and we were printing crew neck sweatshirts and tank tops and going around the locker room selling to our buddies and just saying, would you like the red or the navy? Not asking if they wanted a sweatshirt or a tank, asking what color they wanted. So it was kind of just for pure enjoyment and the love of it. And then it just kind of grew from there, where people on campus were asking us, when's the new gear coming out? And I would be scribbling in my notebook to sketch out a new design and then coming out with it. So that was just the root of it all, just pure fun. We have a third partner, Scott, who was at Rutgers University. So he was doing the same thing that we were doing at UMaine. And really just, that got it kicked off. And then we kind of realized, hey, what if we went the custom apparel direction with this? Got into outfitting our buddies that were becoming coaches or even professional athletes, and getting really into that team sports uniform apparel space. So
great story. Thank you. Great story.
Yeah.
No, that's wonderful. And even maybe either of you could touch on this, but you mentioned the crown, and your slogan is "Claim Your Crown." So where did that even originate from, and what do you want that logo to symbolize when everyone puts on, a sweatshirt or a T-shirt, whatever it may be, with that logo there?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. We had a childhood poster that hung in our bedroom. I'm a year and a half older than Garrett. We did everything together growing up. That it was this poster that said, never give up. Never give up. And underneath it had the Bible verse, James 1:12, which is, blessed are those who persevere under trial, for with having withstood the test, you will receive the crown of life. And it was that verse that really hit home with us when we transferred. Garrett transferred from the University of Maine to Anderson University to play his last 2 years of baseball. We played baseball up at Maine, and that was kind of our dream, to play together and have this platform. And it kind of got stripped away from us. And it was a period of adversity, and we really needed to, persevere through those times. And it was at that time that we took NOVUS down there, and we were like, we really got to put a meaning behind this. And it was that verse that struck us, like, oh my gosh, the crown logo, and claim your crown, and perseverance, and living a life with conviction. This all makes sense. This is our story. This is our vehicle to really share the gospel.
And you guys, you pride yourself, I believe, in making an impression upon people when you encounter them. I mean, you're making an impression upon us right now as two guys who treasure your faith, your friendship, and your life as disciples of Jesus Christ, the work that you do in making people look good. So how did this really come into your work at NOVUS, making an impression on people?
Yeah, I think just using your platform to make an impact has always been something that our parents kind of instilled in us from a very young age. Especially kind of having that dream as kids to be professional baseball players. It was always like, God, give us this platform so we could tell the world about you. And God had different plans for us, with, giving us Novice as that vehicle. But I think anybody has that opportunity as well with whatever field they're in to use their platform and, yeah, their world to actually spread, the gospel and be servant leaders. So we try to abide by that in who we work with, the way that we do business. We've got some amazing partnerships. We've outfitted some amazing Catholic ministries, including, the CFRs or Word on Fire, Focus. I was a Focus missionary for a few years. And that's, where, why we were at Seek. But yeah, we really pride ourselves on aligning with people that are mission driven and promote the same message.
So Monet, I hear Focus, I hear Word on Fire. I don't hear Catholic TV.
Not yet. Guys, we're going to have to make that happen. But
Hey, we can make that happen.
yes, that'd be awesome. But even, I know some of the clothing I own is from the collaboration and the partnership that you did with Christ in the City, and all of your work and the materials that you make these like clothing, like the sweatshirts and crew necks I have are great and good quality. So if someone wants to partner with you, or if they just want to get something off your site, where can people go to follow along on maybe social media, or just go right to your website?
Yeah, absolutely. The website, noviceclothingcompany.com, and then we're pretty active on social media. Novice Clothing Co., I think, is our handle. But yeah, just, reaching out via the website, via the Instagram, DM, email, phone call. We have our headquarters here in Albany, New York, right by the Albany airport. That's where we grew up. And we have an awesome showroom here where we bring people in from all over. And it's a really special place for us to share our story and show off the work that we're currently doing. But yeah, we'll be, out in the field attending the next Seek conference and a lot of different Catholic conferences. We're, excited for everything that's going on up here, for the Eucharistic conferences coming up in September as well.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I presume you got sweatpants too. I'm really into sweatpants.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, hoodies, joggers, tees.
Good.
We're still working on that. The priest clerics for performance, a nice performance black for you, button
That's
down.
great.
Stretch it out.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure you get some breathability in there.
Yes, that's great. Well, Garrett and Nick, it was awesome meeting you guys in January, and God willing, hey, who knows, maybe I'll just randomly show up in Albany and just visit you guys there as well.
The showroom.
Yes, the showroom, exactly.
Absolutely.
But we'll continue to pray for the two of you and everyone who's on your team and the work you're doing. And at this time, we're actually going to show a quick little video reel, just highlighting all the work that you guys are doing. So we're going to air that right now. Thank you again for being here.
And don't give up.
When Novice kicked off in 2011, we were selling tanks and crews to our college teammates for fun. Just a couple of brothers and a newfound friend who shared a passion for sports and meeting new people. We weren't looking to start a business. We were simply looking for a way to make an impact on those we encountered. This has always been and continues to be our mission. As we have journeyed through life, we've been faced with adversity, and we know we are not the only ones. Novice, Latin for fresh, or new beginnings, is a reminder to persevere. We are dreamers at heart and believe with every opportunity granted to us, there is a purpose. The same holds true for our apparel. We've worked countless hours perfecting our materials down to the very thread. Today, we are honored to outfit you in our exclusive products. We recognize that every time a Novice product is worn, a new dream is being chased, a new trial is being faced, and a new story is being written. A story that the world is waiting to hear. And that story is yours. Claim your crown.